All right. So I'm gonna watch another video by Valskibum, who obviously does analyzation about media, whether it's like cartoons or commercials or games or other stuff, you name it. And obviously, he went on and found stuff for what happened with the M&Ms, knowing the fact that since we're going a little bit way back before the Super Bowl, they were saying that, oh, the M&M spokes candies are not going to be a thing because circumstances happen, and obviously they're going to get not canceled, but like put away for now, and they might come back later. Who knows? They might come back, and obviously Maya Rudolph was going to be the spokesperson, and obviously we knew that that was going to entice lies, knowing the fact that how Valskibum was saying in the previous video that I checked out from him, saying that the timing was just right with the Super Bowl, so obviously they wanted to make a big business spike with this. But obviously, like he's putting on in this title of his video, the comeback was a definite mess, and we'll see why by Valskibum.
The M&M's characters are back, but nobody really cares anymore. Here's what went wrong.
Alright, what went wrong?
In January 2023, an announcement was made that the M&M's mascots would be replaced by Maya Rudolph. Oh no! This was eventually revealed to be nothing more than a Super Bowl stunt.
Yeah, like that was basically like the whole point, like saying that, oh, we're gonna cancel the spokes candies for no reason. And it did get popular on Twitter. Like, you definitely would have seen M&M's and then Maya Rudolph, and obviously like that brought the question, why are they getting supposedly like canceled and replaced with Maya Rudolph? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But obviously it was just a stunt to see that just to bring hype to M&M's, basically.
Which could be pretty fun if the marketing was executed right. I mean, trolling Tucker Carlson and anyone who follows him was awesome.
I love
what
this
you
freaking
don't love to see
interaction
is the
with that.
very underwhelming return of the characters and overall anticlimactic ending for this saga during the Super Bowl. This was the main commercial promoting the brand. We got a poster with the original mascots ripped off to signal a new era. Maya has her own world where she's a ruler and is forcing people to like her version of the M&Ms. The commercial
Oh my gosh. I know I didn't see like all these commercials from the Super Bowl, but the only ones I did see were obviously the trailers and all the other stuff. But like when it came to like commercial, like I did not know that they did it this route, saying that sorry, the saying, oh, I have my own version of candies and I'm gonna make these people like it, even though like you're seeing the expression of the people saying it's not the same, we want the original ones, the one that had the spokes candies. Like, I'm assuming that they were trying to make her say that her candies are bad, but when the spokes candies are here, it tastes amazing. I guess it's going with that kind of like interaction, but obviously candy's candy.
But there's a glimmer of creativity in the final few seconds. While Yellow's in the background is just enjoying the show, Red holds up a dramatic sign that begs for help from the audience. Much like these people, the M&Ms have been taken hostage. Okay, cool. That's an interesting storyline that could be explored either during other Super Bowl commercials or on social media. Seriously, imagine the M&Ms are locked in a room or some secret laboratory or something, and they have to escape to defeat Maya. How would they become the faces of the brand again? What kind of wacky adventures would they find themselves in? These questions would never get their answer. Later at the Super Bowl, the M&Ms returned during a press conference with zero mention or explanation of what just happened.
I can't believe we were actually put on pause.
Am I anxious about being back? Does it seem like I am?
The setup was there, and it was strong, but the payoff couldn't deliver.
Exactly, like, if they were gonna go in a route saying that, oh, the M&Ms are on a pause, basically like how the Red was saying, if they're on a pause, and then obviously in that commercial that they were putting in the Super Bowl saying that they needed help, obviously like they could have done like a little like commercial like ad breaks where obviously like, oh, obviously like they're returning, but with the constant amount of time, like saying like okay, one ad is gonna be like this, like you see Maya Rudolph like sponsoring her candies with the spokes candies in the back, like saying that they need help. Another commercial just jumps in saying that she's still back, but we see a more story progress, and like make it like two or three more ads. Maya Rudolph's arc being that she is the one ruling the M&M's franchise, whereas the spokes candies are having an adventure trying to find ways to get the likeliness of the people to say that prefer us instead of Maya, and then make a freaking big ass stunt out of this, because that would have brought people, like making it feel like it was a movie base of a commercial, not just saying Maya Rudolph is gonna be the one making the candies, but then out of nowhere, the spoke candies are back, knowing the fact that in her commercial they're asking for help, they're apparently back with no context. Obviously, like when I saw that, I was like a bit confused. Like I was also confused watching that.
We basically got to see the beginning and end of the story with
Exactly.
nothing in between.
Exactly.
When you're building a strong marketing campaign for the Super Bowl, you need to go all out if you want everyone's attention. However, Maya Rudolph taking the chocolate candies hostage just didn't go anywhere. It wasn't engaging. Now, if you want
Exactly.
an example of a Super Bowl campaign that actually works, look no further than the infamous Mr. Peanut incident. The character dying was an event. It got the whole world talking because it was a genuine surprise.
Yeah, like I remember that. That obviously there's like this commercial, the commercial being that he literally was supposed to die, but then out of nowhere they bring a freaking out of like what the heck kind of moment.
After audience interest spiked, Baby Nut was born, and it was
Yeah.
the end of the story. I hate this thing. But still, Mr. Peanut's death storyline had an effective setup and payoff that promoted Planters from start to finish. Meanwhile,
Exactly.
the M&M's characters coming back just has people saying, "Oh no!" Anyway, when it comes to great Super Bowl advertising, this is what not to do.
All right. Obviously, like you saw what happened. That basically with like you gotta make a story out of this. That basically, if you want to make it feel like, oh my gosh, like what is gonna happen to them? Like they were my what's it called? My childhood spokes candies that I grew up with and eating them. But then they're being taken hostage by someone else, and they're trying to sponsor their candies. Like, where do I go with this? And obviously, like, there's the whole little storyline, and obviously the spokes candies defeat Maya, and they take over, and obviously we get the price, the what's it called, the stocks going up for M&Ms, but no, it just went like they got kidnapped. Maya's here. They made the commercial, and then they're back. Doesn't make any sense. Honestly, like the market strategy for this was lazy. I will agree, but I guess they wanted to go like in a different route, being like, "Whoa, it was such an unexpected twist. You did not expect that, huh?" But they're back. The spokes candies are back, and like I said, I was just confused when I watched that commercial, and yeah, this was a definite mess. Yikes.